A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studio here in Colombo. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Before we go into the news in detail, here's a look at the headlines.
Landslide warning issued to 8 districts still in effect. Rainfall up to 100 millimeters to be experienced on the island for the next few days. Former Navy Commander Admiral Jayantha Perera summoned before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. Another Sri Lankan national serving in Kuwait murdered. Newsfirst celebrates its 20th anniversary today. Maldivian Vice President impeached.
Now heading into the news in detail, former Navy Commander Admiral Jayantha Perera was summoned to the Presidential Commission of Inquiry in serious acts of fraud and corruption today. Secretary to the Commission Lasel De Silva said that he has been summoned to record a statement regarding a financial irregularity that is said to have taken place at the Sri Lankan Air Catering. In addition, actress Damitha Aberatna too has been summoned before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry to record a statement regarding the same incident. On to another headline-making story now. The landslide warning issued for 8 districts due to the prevalent weather conditions is still in effect. The Disaster Management Centre said that the landslide warning will take in effect for the next 24 hours.
Landslide warning was issued to the Munragala, Badulla, Norelia, Kegol, Kandy, Kalutara, Kurunagala and Ratnapura districts. Meanwhile, train services along the Uduradu railway line were disrupted owing to a collapse of an earth embankment this morning. The railway control room said that rail services along the railway line in the area between Bandarwala and Gilloya were also disrupted owing to a collapse of an earth embankment. The control room further noted that the railway services have therefore been restricted up to Bandarwala. A 3-wheeler which was travelling along a bridge in Apat Gamua, Bandarwala, was swept away by the waters. Our correspondent said that the driver of the 3-wheeler who was aboard the 3-wheeler with 1 passenger had gone missing. 6 houses have been severely damaged owing to a landslide in the Agrapatana, Akurovata and Nallathani areas. Meanwhile, the Pasinwatha road in Lindula was blocked following a collapse of a boulder. The sluice gates of a number of reservoirs which come under the jurisdiction of the Norelia district were opened as the water was nearing spill levels. Our correspondent said that sluice gates of the Castlereagh and Wimbledon reservoirs were opened as a result. The Bullock Sinhala and Molavaka road in the Attabhaginya area was inundated as Kokuganga broke its banks. Our correspondent said that travel along this road has been disrupted as 100 meters of area was inundated.
A housemaid who was identified to be a Sri Lankan national has been murdered in Kuwait. Kuwait media has revealed that her employer's son had murdered her at the house in which she was employed at the town of Alisaba Al Salim. The landlord has told local police that his 28-year-old son has committed the murder and had subsequently fled the area. However, Kuwait media revealed that the suspect, who has been arrested by the local police, is currently being interrogated. During inquiry made by a Newsfirst in this regard, the Sri Lanka Bureau of Foreign Employment said that they have received information on the incident and are taking required steps in this regard. Minister of Provincial Councils and Local Government, Faisal Mustafa, says convening a media briefing commented on the corruption in local government institutions.
A chairman of the Pradesh Sabha and the local mayor have the power to make singular decisions over the powers of a minister and the chief minister. Therefore, we are making amends to the Urban Council Ordinance of 1987. We speak of decentralizing power. However, the power of the local government body is centered around one person. We need to make that change. And through that, we can see the decline in many things. Customs had rendered a service more than the Commission to investigate the allegations of bribery or corruption. If we can spread a message to local government institutions, we too can reduce corruption. The objective of this unit is to ensure that those who attempt to do wrong are also stopped.
Meanwhile, a bus accident opposite the entrance to the Galvihare in Polonnaruwa has left 25 persons injured. The police said that the accident has occurred when a bus plying from Colombo to Polonnaruwa collided head-on with a bus operating on the same route. The injured have been admitted to the Polonnaruwa hospital. Meanwhile, on to another headline-making story now. We at News First, who stand by our motto, Your Life, Our News, continue to provide you with the news by working relentlessly 24 hours a day amidst insurmountable obstacles. In keeping with this, News First marks its 20th anniversary today.
The Sirasa Night News was launched on November 6, 1995. With the aim of being the first and the fastest to deliver the latest news, it did not take long for Sirasa Night News to gain immense popularity among the masses. Before the Sirasa News came into the fore, MTV Channel Private Limited had commenced its news in English. Later, Shakti News was launched for the Tamil-speaking viewers in the country. It was in November 2002 that MTV MBC network, radio and television relaunched under the Newsfirst brand name. While marking its name in Sri Lanka as number 1, Newsfirst launched its website www.newsfirst.lk in all 3 languages, which can be accessed from anywhere in the world for the latest news updates. Newsfirst also launched the Newsfirst SMS alerts in all 3 languages and making new approaches to the hearts and minds of the masses. Newsfirst, fearless is what it does and accepts any challenge, and has been rendering its service for 20 years and is always your number 1 news provider.
News First, 20 years of undisputed leadership.
First up on sports news, the National Karate Seminar was held in Colombo yesterday. The seminar was organized by the Sri Lanka Karate Federation and was held at the Torrington Indoor Stadium in Colombo 7. The seminar saw the participation of national pool players, chief instructors and students, and was focused on kumite training. The seminar was conducted by karate specialist Shinho Vinhanso, a technical director of International Friendly Karate Federation. Well, to stay ahead, you need to stay close to News First. For that, you simply need to log on to our website, www.newsfirst.lk. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Take care.